Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Gray Man Prepping's Christmas Eve special of Tactical Tuesday. And for Tactical Tuesday, if I can get this word out, it goes. Tonight's topic is "'Twas the night before Christmas, and John McClane's looking to drop somebody." How's everybody doing out there? I've seen so many memes and reels and stuff the last couple of weeks. It's not Christmas until Hans Gruber falls from the Nakatomi Plaza. Oh, all right. Hang on. Let me get up here to the say hello to everybody. All right. So first one in was Walt Rogers. Wrapping all done. Kicking back for the night. Cool. Phelan Colin Wolf was wishing us a Merry Christmas. Mother and I froze. Mother of the Garden Club's here. Butch Graves is here from Colorado. And so Walt's saying Christmas action movies: Die Hard, Die Hard 2, Violent Night, and Red One. I just found out that Red One is free tonight, or I guess tonight, I'm not sure how long it is, on Amazon Prime. If you have Prime, it's free. My wife told me this afternoon, 4 o'clock or so about it. And the boys, I was asking them about it, they go, "Oh, yeah, we saw that last night." It's nice for everybody tell me. I don't go playing in there that much with it. But anyway, so I'll be watching that one after the live stream tonight. But everyone talks about, oh, Die Hard's a Christmas movie. Everybody forgets that Die Hard 2 is also at Christmas time. Okay, going on here. Suzanne Gallet is here. And Walt kicks off about being a channel member for 22 months. He's a member of the Survivalist group. Let's see. Walt's also saying he's watching Polar Express tomorrow, the others tonight. Mother Garden Club saw Polar Express last week. Classic. Geeky Gardens here. Uncle Al's in the house. Died Bullfrog 79. Hoo-hoo. Diana 2 is here. And that's it. If you're lurking, please go ahead, just hit the thumbs up and just say hi, lurking, whatever. Listening, busy wrapping presents. Just give us a clue on it. So tonight, I hope everybody's got all their wrapping done. I got 4 presents to wrap. Waiting until the grandkids. I had the grandkids all friggin' day today. I was waiting for them to get out of here so I can wrap their presents. So tomorrow when I go over there, I can bring presents with me to them. And let's see here. It's let me just shift here and get the some pictures out. Yeah, classic picture I love from it though. Yeah. And Santa says it's time to start prepping. Okay. Of course, Christmas time is also time for telling stories, and of course, the most popular one is "'Twas the Night Before Christmas." After I graduated high school, we moved back from Arizona to California. My brother was a senior of the year. They put on a special Christmas play, and they did a trying to think of the word of it. It's what Weird Al Yankovic does with all the video music videos. He does parody. That's it, parody. So they did a parody of it, and it was the night before Christmas, and all through the pad, not a creature was stirring, not even old Dad. My gym socks were hung by the chimney with care. They'd never been washed, and that made them rare. And it went on and on. It was absolutely, totally hilarious. All right. So, yeah. I did read Nurse Amy's book, Snowby, the First Snowman, to the grandsons yesterday. So, yeah, there are certain things that does get done. It's time for putting the train up around the Christmas tree. But things are a little bit convoluted here, so I didn't even put up the Christmas tree. But it's one of those things that comes and goes. Although the kids were all eyeballing the two trains in the closet, go, hey, you guys are making such a mess on the floor. I can't put the train out on the floor because of all the crumbs and stuff, of stuff you keep dropping all over the place. But I do have that engine there in mind, and I got a bunch of other engines as well. Yeah, they're putting up a Christmas tree. That's an interesting topper on that one though. Some people put their Christmas trains outdoors, and this is a real nice setup. Okay, yeah, shoot, it's not showing it the bottom line. Okay, so put this one out. I just realized that besides both of these two people being green, they have the same phone number as another ancient witch. And the number is, if I can get it to work. Okay. Trying to remember what it was here. It's like 202-225-4965. That's a Washington, D.C. number for a certain political person who's had hip replacement over in Germany. And Chef Deck just came in. All right, see, is that the last one? That's the last one. So I just brought up a couple fun ones. Let me go ahead and drop that out of there. Yes, I got the number right. Okay. But numbers on both my Facebooks. It's on my personal one, and it's on the new Gray Man Prepping Facebook, and the link for it should be down in the description. Yeah, my wife went down and rode the Niles Canyon Railway train of lights, and they've been doing the train of lights down there at the historic Niles Canyon Railroad since before we were married. In fact, the first Christmas we spent together, we went down and rode it with her folks, who were both docents on the train. So we got to listen to them talk about all the fun stuff about the Niles Canyon Railway down there between Sunol and the town of Niles, which is right on the edge of Fremont. Savage Lee, woohoo! And let's see what else is there here. But so tonight, the kids were in there watching stuff. They were watching. My wife got Paramount Plus, shared it with me via the fact that we have this. All of our Roku Hisense TVs are under my account, and so I gave her the login and stuff for the one I gave her. She went and added the Paramount Plus to that one, and it showed up on all of mine down here. So, but they were watching the Polar Express and several other Christmas shows tonight. My favorite Christmas movie, I got a DVD of it finally, Albert Finney Scrooge. Backside of it, or Father Christmas and Thank You Very Much are two of the songs in there. So it's a great one. And what's so funny is that back when this was made, 90% of his filming was in old man makeup. They made him old, and he was a young guy. And yeah, so there's that one there. Got Polar Express as well, but I thought I'd bring in here and I got, of course, I do on streaming. I've watched both Die Hard and Die Hard 2, and several other Christmas ones. But this is the one I'm watching tonight after I watch Red One, and this is one of my new favorite ones because it is a unique story. History. It gives you a little bit of history story of the person who was drafted to be St. Nicholas, a Viking warrior who's made to be doing penance and bringing gifts and stuff to all the kids of the world. But and he runs into a bunch of bad guys trying to kidnap one of the few children left that truly believe in Santa Claus. And so he comes to her rescue. Simplified, but it's good. And so, what is your number one favorite Christmas movie? Scrooge is my favorite one. Albert Finney's Scrooge is my favorite one. But yeah, there's a YouTube channel that shows. I've seen several monster ones around. There was one that had like 20 trains going on it, and then they had the Christmas village up in the Alps and everything up there. All part of it was all Christmas. Down the other one, they got down to the beach. They had, it looked like the Santa Cruz Beach boardwalk set up and everything else. Rudolph. Dancer and Prancer and Comet and Cupid, Donner and Blitzen, and yeah. But do you recall? Yeah, Burl Ives. And actually, that needs to be classified differently. The best ranking Christmas ones are in a class all by themselves. Santa Claus is Coming to Town, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, The Year Without a Santa Claus, all of those really good. All right, Dan is saying Christmas as well. And I'm going to see if I can see do a little search here while everyone's figure out what is their favorite Christmas movie. There we go, pulling it up. Okay, the Rankin Bass is actually a company. List of their some of their Christmas: Frostiest Snowman, Year Without a Santa Claus, The Stingiest Man in Town, Santa Baby, Little Drummer Boy, and Life and Adventures of Santa Claus. Let me get into their actual thing and let's say everything. Okay, so number one is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And number two is The Year Without a Santa Claus. Number three is Santa Claus is Coming to Town, which I rate as number two myself personally. Life and Adventures of Santa Claus, Frosty the Snowman, Twas the Night Before Christmas, The First Christmas, The Story of the First Snowman, Jack Frost, Nestor the Long-Eared Christmas Donkey, The Little Drummer Boy, Frosty's Winter Wonderland, Little Drummer Boy Book 2, The Stingiest Man in Town, Rudolph's Shiny New Year, Leprechaun Christmas Gold, Rudolph and Frosty's Christmas in July, and Pinocchio's Christmas. Tennessee Tactical Ones in the house. Hello, Jeremy. Merry Christmas. And actually, let me go ahead and for those who are interested, dropping it in here. There's the link for those that want to come on up here. And clear off the garbage over here. And, wrong one. Pin message. There we go. Yeah, I mean, it's just, a couple of these ones I haven't seen. I hadn't seen Pinocchio's Christmas. I saw in 1979 was Rudolph and Frosty's Christmas in July. I saw that once with the nieces and nephews. Never saw Leprechaun's Christmas Gold. Heard about it, saw the ad for it, didn't see it. So I saw Rudolph's Shiny Year a couple times. It came out in 76. Stingiest Man in Town, saw it once. It came out in 78. Little Drummer Boy Book 2, never saw that one. That was in 76. Frosty's Winter Wonderland, saw that in 76. Oh, Home Alones, yes, the Home Alone ones. Oh, yeah, absolutely. But 68 was The Little Drummer Boy. I may be pulling a fast one on somebody tonight here. Nessie the Long-Eared Christmas Donkey, saw that one once. That came out in 77. Jack Frost came out in 79. The First Christmas Story of the First Christmas Snow, yeah, that was 1975, the year I graduated from high school. 74 was The Night Before Christmas. I remember watching that one when it first came out. Frosty the Snowman was in 69. Life and Adventures of Santa Claus was 85. Santa Claus is Coming to Town was 1970. The year about Santa Claus was 74. I get the bug, the Staff Sergeant. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, 1964. It's older than the Staff Sergeant.
That's older than me by 1 year.
Oh, you share the same year as the Staff Sergeant.
Damn kids.
Yeah.
I like all the
Home Alone is on ABC right now. I tried going in there. I was searching it, and everywhere that the place probably because it's being broadcast on ABC, it didn't show up. But evidently, Netflix bought the right to it, and so for anybody else like Amazon Prime, any of the others, you got it like Roku, and you can watch it on their channels if you have the Netflix subscription. So, yeah.
I like all the old stop motion photography ones, the original Rudolph, where it's not a cartoon.
Yeah, it's a claymation.
Yeah, it's a stop motion stuff with the clay. Yeah, those were cool. And what was the Yukon? What was the Yukon P?
Cornelius. Yukon Cornelius.
Yeah, he open carried a revolver and a knife and everything else. It was great.
And a pickaxe, too.
And an axe. That's right. He had everything on him.
Wait a minute. Wait 1 minute. Okay. Yukon Cornelius kind of reminds me of only he's got the hammer. And he uses a pickaxe to take out the bad guys as well. And a snowblower. And ice skates. Oh, anyways, yeah. We're talking about the tool shed. Woo-hoo. All right. Chevy Chase has a couple, but the one is Christmas Vacation. You know, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. And then, of course, there's the other one, which is the, I can't remember the name of it. It's a Christmas Story, something where it has the leg and it says fragile on the box.
Oh, it's from Christmas France. Story. It must be imported. It's from Fragile, honey. That says fragile. Oh, okay.
No, it's from France. It says fragile.
Yeah.
Silver and gold. Yeah. Unfortunately, my daughter has my Bass Rankin CDs over at her house. That's the DVDs over at her house with, the most popular ones that I was reading off there before. Rudolph, You're Out Santa Claus is Coming to Town, and Frosty the Snowman. Across the street. Oh, the Griswolds, yes. Yeah. And then and then what was the one they did the Christmas one? All right, there of course there is the Arnold Schwarzenegger one, Jingle All the Way. It's Turbo Man. Oh shoot. I think I got that one here. I haven't shown that one to the grandkids yet. I got to get that one out for tomorrow. Yeah.
We'll be running. We run A Christmas Story all night. I'll turn it on before I go to bed, and it'll still be playing in the morning. And it's like the old Rocky Horror Picture Show for some back in the day. Yeah. I know all the words. I know everything that's going to happen. My wife knows all the words. It just plays in the background.
Yeah. Aiden Ears here. So, I just thought, there's the one with, I think it's Robert De Niro. Was it not Robert De Niro? Is it? Meet the Fockers. One of those is a Christmas one, I believe.
I think so. It sounds familiar.
Yeah. And there are, now I think of it, there are a lot of action adventure Christmas movies that don't make the top of the list because everybody kind of forgets about them until they see it. They're like, oh, yeah, this is a good one. And some people say, I don't consider this too much action adventure. I'm sorry, they pull a gun, it's action adventure. Home Alone, 1, 2, 3, action adventure, because, hey, there's when the bad guys are getting beat up, injured, bloodied, and burnt, it's action adventure, folks. Yeah, it was Robert De Niro, yes. Hey, Louis. But yeah, there's so and my daughter had been hiding all the Christmas presents over here in the staff sergeant's office. And so she came over early when I had the boys watching one of the Christmas movies, and she took them all over there. But like me, last night was a bit intense on the proton particles from the solar flare that went off the other side of the sun and got caught in the spiral current of the solar system. And basically, it was on the perfect one, came around and hit us with some intensity last night. And yeah, it was like, all right, I'm awake. Okay, yeah, it definitely hit there because Ben Davidson was saying it might, and it did. And then, of course, we had another one. When did that one go off? Early this morning, and or late last night, and it was aimed kind of a downward away from the Earth, but the Earth is still over here, and so we're all the emerald spirals showing us taking a hit from it, and that one's moving fast. That one's supposed to hit either late tonight, tomorrow morning, through tomorrow evening sometime, because it's moving. They're trying to track it. It's throwing off their calculations. Anyway, yeah, my daughter didn't get any sleep last night, and she's waiting for the kids to go to bed so she can wrap the presents really quickly and then go to bed herself. She was just too wiped out. She was trying to take some naps over there during the day, but you just couldn't sleep. Yeah. I'm trying to remember who those. Okay, in the Arnold Schwarzenegger Jingle All the Way, Robert Conrad had a supporting role as the motor officer chasing him around all the place. He was competing with, was it Sinbad? Trying to get the last Turbo Man action figure. But yeah, it was absolutely hilarious, the things people go through to get the most popular present when they wait until the last minute. Oh. Let me check something else out here. All right, we're going to see what's coming up here. Oh, Elf. So we got National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, Elf, Bill Murray Scrooged, actually loved, Christmas Story, It's a Wonderful Life, The Christmas Chronicles. Oh, Nightmare Before Christmas. That's the one I forgot to bring up. My wife has it there. There's the Live Grinch, Polar Express, Miracle on 34th Street, the original, the classic, 1947, with a young Natalie Wood. Bad Santa, Charlie Brown Christmas. Okay, fun fact, Charlie Brown Christmas, all the voices used in it were actual children. All the voices used in it were actual children. Home Alone. And hang on here now. Come on, go back the other way. There we go. Okay, Christmas with the Cranks, Muppet Christmas Carol, and of course, White Christmas, which I haven't seen anywhere, but okay, Jingle All the Way. Twas the Night Before, and Violet Night has made the list as a good one. Christmas Chronicles 2. Come on, go back one. I hate it when it skips it over. Okay, I lost one there. Okay, Four Christmases, Christmas Carol, Die Hard. See, Die Hard is a Christmas movie. They officially put it up there as a Christmas movie. A Boy Called Christmas, Last Christmas, the remake of it. Year About Santa Claus, and of course, Prancer. Gremlins was a Christmas Story. Dr. Seuss's Grinch, Klaus. The one with all the mythical figures doing it. That one there as well. Then you got the Santa Claus 2, the Santa Claus the Escape Claus, and then the Santa Claus 4, and the short ones they were trying to do for a TV series. Yeah, there is a lot of Christmas movies. Okay, this I did not expect. Jack Black is Dear Santa. He's on my he doesn't even get a lump of coal list. Violent Nights here. It is kind of fun. There's some funny stuff in there. Family friendly ones. Charlie Brown Christmas, of course. Yeah. Mickey's Christmas. Okay, didn't make it up above. Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas. But yeah, there are a bunch of them, and you can spend every day from Thanksgiving to Christmas and the 12 days of Christmas which follow Christmas watching 2 or 3 Christmas movies every day and not watch them all. Christmas dramas. Yeah. What's funny is on The Nightmare Before Christmas, there are some Easter eggs in that one. And then there were some Easter eggs, believe it or not, back in the original Beetlejuice, where they were planning to do Nightmare Before Christmas. And there was some Easter eggs in that for that one. Hey, Built on the Rock Homestead, how's it going? Cooking ham and au gratin potatoes. Woohoo!
If CR was on, I'd irritate him because I got a 6-pound prime rib thawing out for tomorrow, baked potatoes, and broccoli au gratin, which we make every year. It's our favorite meal. And I'll sous vide. I'll take the prime rib out of the bag, season it up real well, put it back in a chamber bag, and drop it in the sous vide for like 10 hours. And then when it comes out, I throw it in a cast iron skillet just to brown it on the edges, and it's medium. I do it at 129 degrees. It is medium rare from edge to edge, front to back, side to side, and it is just like fall apart in your mouth. Okay, sorry. I figured I'd throw that at everybody and irritate them.
Okay, I'm bringing up stuff. Okay, so Christmas cartoons: Charlie Brown, Mickey Mouse, Grinch, The Star, The Beauty and the Beast Enchanted Christmas one, Polar Express, A Christmas Carol one, Nightmare Before Christmas, Frosty the Snowman, Twas, Arthur's Christmas, The Snowman, great, Adam Sandler's Crazy, whatever. The next Mickey's Twice Upon a Christmas, Bad Guys, Holiday, All Dog Christmas Carol. He goes on. Oh, the Scrooge, Mr. Magoo Christmas Carol. Yes, 1962. It's an excellent one. Jim Backus, absolutely marvelous character.
That's Mr. Howell.
Yes,
I love you.
Thurston Howell III is Mr. Magoo. Yeah, we covered Bad Santa already, but coming up, there's Bad Santa right here. Tom and Jerry Christmas specials, okay. And Walt Disney's Pluto's Christmas Tree. And then, of course, they have to have them. They have to have the Christmas horror movies. Krampus, Mean One, Gremlins. Yeah, Gremlins kind of a horror movie. Yes, it is. And it's a Christmas movie. Black Christmas, Violent Night. Actually, there's 2 Black Christmases, are they? Or 74? Yeah, 2 different ones. Well, I guess one's a remake. Safe Neighborhood. You're getting Christmas Horror Story. They're getting some other one. Edward Scissorhands. That was a weird one. My wife likes it, and we got it both on VHS. No, actually, she picked up the Blu-ray copy as well. So we got VHS, DVD, and Blu-ray. But yeah. Munsters Christmas. That should be up in the comedy. That ain't scary. That's not horror.
Well, the daughter was the scariest one in that whole show.
Because
she was the only one not wearing makeup. Well, she had makeup, but yeah.
Yeah. Someone said that I haven't checked it out, that going to college, she was studying being that she was supposedly studying to be an accountant, and someone said she's going to work for the she's going to be the real scary one. She's going to work for the IRS. Okay, I'm going to take this of one of two ways. Either you were very good or you were very naughty and he ran out of coal.
Yeah.
CB's in the house. Hugo Homestead. Woohoo!
What's up, CB?
Yeah. There is, like I said, you can watch 2 movies. Well, see here, you could probably watch 4 movies a day, every day from Black Friday through the 12th day of Christmas, which doesn't come until, let me count it out here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, January 5th. If the first day of Christmas is Christmas Day. Some people say, no, it's the day after. I go with it as Christmas Day is the first day of Christmas. And so the 12th day of Christmas is January 5th. Oh. Stork had the day off. Oh, okay. All right. Well, yesterday was my sister's birthday.
Well, today was my dad's birthday. 2 days ago was my mom's birthday. The first was my mother-in-law's birthday. 16th was my birthday. My whole family is December except for my sister and my wife.
Okay. So if someone's born in the last week of September, what does that make them?
September?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Count
September,
the months. Count the months.
January pregnancy? I don't know.
A Christmas baby.
If you're born in September,
you were conceived on Christmas.
maybe.
I was. I know that for a fact.
Depends if the doctor pulled it early or not.
No. Both my mom and dad said, yeah, you were a Christmas baby. I was the Christmas present that arrived 9 months later.
Let's see, that makes me March. Nothing happens in March. I guess it was just too cold outside and they snuggled a little hard.
Yep.
I know my sister was a dad's home from the army for 2 weeks. That's where and he was back in Korea when she was born. They announced it over the loudspeaker. He wasn't even there.
So, depending on the state, starting in, so let me see, east, for me, starting in 1, 2, 3, 4 hours or 3.5 hours or so, but it'll be midnight on the East Coast, and the race is on to see who's going to be a Christmas baby. And in a week, the race is going to be on to see who's going to be the first baby of the new year.
Oh, yeah. Always. Unfortunately, 90% of those are not natural anymore. They're induced or C-section or whatever.
Right. C-sections don't count.
Yep.
It's artificial birth. All right, here's a pop quiz for you. Which state, if you want to be the first, have your baby born first anywhere in the United States, which state are you going to be in?
Alaska.
You know the answer.
Sorry.
Yeah. And if you look at the international date line, it splits an island in the Aleutian chain.
Yep, it's the next day. So if you go due south from Detroit, Michigan, what's the first country you hit? Besides the United States.
Oh shoot, there's that little thing in there.
Canada. There's a little dip of Canada that goes, it's south of Detroit. So if you go due south of Detroit, you go to Canada.
And then there's that unofficial country that is, like a county or something that was, nobody wanted the land or something. They tried creating their own country.
What, DC?
No, that's a swamp.
That's the corporate headquarters for the swamp.
That was due south of Detroit.
Yeah. Let's pull up a map. You got to zoom in. There's a little dip of Canada. I forget the name of the town. There's a little dip of Canada that swoops underneath in the Great Lakes right there, and it's Canada.
Yeah, I see a line here. Yeah, okay, here we go. Here it is. So there's Detroit, and this here is Canada.
Yep. I win lots of beers with that question.
Yeah. Yeah. And so it's also, what is the first country when you head east from Detroit?
Yeah, well,
Canada. Cool. There was some place down around, I thought it was down around here near Cedar Point.
what,
I
they
have to
tried
go
to be
looking
their own
for it.
country.
Yeah, and then there's another one over here over by New York.
I think there's an island. I think there's an island out in, what is that, Erie? I think there's an island out there that, yeah, there it is. That's what you're talking about right there. That island right there.
Okay. Yeah.
They want it to be their own country. They didn't want to be part of Canada. Didn't want to be part of the United States. It's got a population of like 600, but it's part of Canada. So.
Yeah. And there was another one over here in Niagara that tried to do that because the boundary shifting back and forth, stuff like that. So yeah.
That's all right. Canada's going to be the 51st state here shortly.
Oh, hang on. I got something for you here. Let's head west here. South Dakota, Wyoming.
Are you going up to the Aleutian Islands?
No. Trying to find it here exactly where it is. Trying to see the map. Okay. So there is around Yellowstone. I've seen several different people talking about it, and look at there is a strip. Let me do it this way here instead.
What? A strip of land that belongs to Canada?
No, a strip of land that has no legal jurisdictions on it.
Huh.
Because, put it this way, let's see if I can bring it up here.
That just means Santa Claus doesn't go there.
All right, this one here should do it. Okay. Over on the left side here, it's not making it big enough, and up around the joggy here is totally uninhabited. Okay. And it's out like, 20 miles out, and it's totally uninhabited. And so there is no court jurisdiction for it because the county line breaks and stuff, everything else, and it's something weird on it because if you commit a crime there, you can't be tried by a peer of your by a juror of your peers because nobody's there. And it's counties and there's districts, and with the federal government district and everything else, it's really weird, and it's still a loophole. It's like the blue laws. It's a loophole. So far, nobody's ever been killed there.
Yeah, just don't. If you do something there, just don't leave, because once you walk into a jurisdiction, they'll get you on a federal. So,
yeah, and but since it was done in that district, there's nobody in the district living in the multiple district overlap there for it, and it's just wow. So there's it's one of those weird things, and
just waters are living there.
Yeah. Now, of course, there is one agency that doesn't give a frack and goes in there anyways to catch poachers. Game wardens, we don't care. You're within the United States. We'll hunt you down anywhere. It says it's Windsor, Ontario.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah.
That's why there's a Ford engine called the Windsor. The 351 Windsor was made in Ontario, and Detroit is where they installed it. It was right there, and there's a bridge right there. So,
yeah. Oh, yeah. All righty. So,
well, everybody have a good Merry Christmas. I'm going to bail and go back with my wife and watch.
Yeah, I'm about ready to get out of here too, and run through the list here of what's coming up here real quick. So coming up here, Thursday is the Midnight Ride. Friday is Christmas Recovery on Camp Patton Family Compound. Saturday is Urban Water Scrounging. So in SHTF or Twas, how are you going to get water? especially if you're in an urban area. Monday on Camp Patton Family Compound, we're going to be talking about first time water bath canning and talking about tips for first time water bathers. That sounds kind of
first time bathers. Yeah, that's it. First time bathers. How to get the funk out.
Yeah. And then next Tuesday is New Year's Eve. So thank you for another Eve moment. All right, everyone. Take care, and hopefully we'll see you Thursday night if you're capable. All right, take care.
Have a good night.